Please do not bring Enzo and Big Cass back. For the love of God, keep them far away from the WWE Tag Team division as possible. Do not bring them back, Hunter. Unless you want your tag team division to experience a slight increase, no, scratch that, a major increase, do not bring them back. Unless you want to have one of the most charismatic individuals in the history of professional wrestling, and Enzo Amore, do not bring them back. Unless you want a legitimate big man like Big Cass, formerly known as Colin Cassidy and Big Bill, who can pretty much carry himself, hold his own in the ring, do not bring back Enzo and Big Cass. If you're trying to rebuild your tag team division and you want some legitimate competition around this, because the division may have fallen off a little bit, do not bring them back. You remember the first time we had Enzo and Cass? It was a disaster. Every time their music hit, the fans went wild. They went crazy. They knew every word Enzo and Cass was about to say before they even said it. They knew the promo word for word. They didn't have to say anything. Everybody in the crowd, SAWFT soft. That was the crowd. That's what they doing. I know they throw the word over around a lot, but these guys are legitimately over. They were legitimately over during their time in WWE. So I'm begging you, do not bring them back. Don't nobody want somebody to come in and just automatically be over with the crowd. Don't nobody want the crowd being into what they're doing. Look at how they wrestle. They're not the best wrestlers, people would say. But unless you've ever been in that ring yourself, I think it's an unfair critique. Because if you listen to Enzo talk, he's very knowledgeable about the pro wrestling business. And that's the last thing we need in professional wrestling is somebody who's knowledgeable about the business. We don't need anybody that knows about psychology. We don't need anybody who, what you say, call it in the ring, listen to the fans. We don't need nothing like that. We are good. But are we good? Are we really good? Ask yourself that question. But not to get off topic. The topic at hand is bringing Enzo and Big Cass back. They've inspired around the performance, and I'm saying, please, please do not bring them back. We don't need an over tag team right now. We don't need anybody that could potentially sell tickets. We tried this experiment before. Even when we broke up the team and we put, I'm saying we like I work there. I don't work there. It's the smart in me. The world's strongest smart Henry. But when we broke them up, and I'm still saying we, because I'm delusional like every other wrestling fan. That's just what we do. They broke them up. You sent Enzo to the cruiserweight division. You put the purple belt on him. You had him beating legitimate guys like Adrian Neville, known as Pac, Drew Gulak, what's that redhead dude? They had some good people on there. Jack Gallagher. You had them beating people like that. And you know what happened when they sent Enzo Amore to 205 Live? Do you know what happened? The worst thing ever happened to 205 Live. And I'm going to tell you, they had to deal with increased viewership. Yes, more people was watching the product because Enzo Amore was there. That's crazy. And what's even crazier was when 205 Live, when they tried to have them as their own brand and do house shows and live events, and Enzo Amore was the headliner there, people showed up. People showed up to the live events to see Enzo. He sold tickets. That's crazy. Why would you want somebody like that back in your company? Why? It doesn't make sense. And what doesn't make sense the most is that people out here is actually believing this crap that I'm saying. Look, regardless how you feel about Enzo and Big Cass, we all know what went down. It all turned out that never happened. Shouldn't have been fired to begin with, but I get it. But now we have an older and mature Enzo and Big Cass. Knowing what they know now, Y'all really think that when they come back, they're going to have the same attitudes that they did in 2017, 2016? No, I don't believe so. And hopefully they don't prove anybody right. Prove everybody else wrong. Because honestly, them coming back to the tag division is gonna put more eyeballs on it, no matter how you want to think about it or what. It's gonna put more eyeballs on it because Enzo Amore was just that dude, and he continued to stay relevant for almost 10 years that he's been gone, doing something like he's that guy at the forefront. So you do what you will with that information. And just remember, it's already enough negativity going on in pro wrestling. Dare to be different, be positive. Smark Henry, World's Strongest Smark, out.